Hello, word listeners, welcome. I'm Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today for another exciting episode. Our word for today, a C1 level noun, is cocktail. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is a cocktail? Well, simply put, a cocktail is an alcoholic mixed drink, which typically contains a base spirit, like vodka or gin, mixed with other ingredients such as fruit juices, sweeteners, or bitters. You might hear someone say, "Let's grab cocktails after work," or "She ordered a fancy cocktail at the bar." It's a pretty common word in social settings and when talking about drinks. Now, let's explore some synonyms for cocktail. One synonym is mixed drink. For example, he prefers mixed drinks over beer. Another synonym is potion, though this is less common in everyday use and can have a more fantastical connotation. For instance, the bartender created a strange and bubbling potion. A more sophisticated synonym is concoction, which implies a careful or experimental blend. You could say, the bartender's signature concoction was a hit. Another option is libation, often used in a more formal or humorous context. After a long day, a relaxing libation is just what I need. Finally, we have blend, emphasizing the mixing aspect. The tropical blend of flavors made it a perfect summer drink. Moving on to antonyms, which are a bit trickier with a word like cocktail. An antonym in the broadest sense could be pure spirit, meaning an alcoholic drink that isn't mixed with anything else. For example, he prefers pure spirit like whiskey neat. Another antonym, depending on the context, could be soft drink, meaning a non-alcoholic beverage. She abstained from alcohol and ordered a soft drink. We could also consider single malt, referring to a specific type of unblended whiskey, as an antonym because it's the opposite of a mixed drink. He's a connoisseur. He only drinks single malt. Additionally, water, the most basic of beverages, could be considered an antonym because it's plain and unmixed. She needed to hydrate, so she ordered water. One more is neat drink, meaning an alcoholic drink served without any mixers. He asked for his scotch as a neat drink to properly taste it. So, how can you use cocktail in everyday life? Well, you might say, the party will have a cocktail hour starting at 7 p.m. Or, this new bar has an interesting cocktail menu. You could also use it in expressions like, life is a cocktail. Mix it up and enjoy. Another common phrase is cocktail attire, which means semi-formal or smart casual clothing appropriate for a party or event. For instance, the invitation requested cocktail attire. Here are some more example sentences and phrases. She is known for making delicious cocktails at home. They celebrated their anniversary with a romantic cocktail. The cocktail shaker is an essential tool for any bartender. He spilled his cocktail on the white carpet. The cocktail waitress offered him a drink refill. The bartender specializes in classic cocktails. They invented a new cocktail at the speakeasy. She took a sip of her refreshing cocktail. He ordered a non-alcoholic cocktail. She researched vintage cocktail recipes. The cocktail party was a great success. The cocktail hour lasted longer than expected. He mixed the perfect cocktail for her. The cocktail was garnished with a cherry. The cocktail list featured seasonal ingredients. She loves experimenting with cocktail flavors. The hotel has a rooftop cocktail bar. The cocktail competition was fierce. The cocktail glasses sparkled under the lights. So, to recap, a cocktail is an alcoholic mixed drink. We explored synonyms like mixed drink, potion, concoction, libation, and blend. We also looked at antonyms such as pure spirit, soft drink, single malt, water, and neat drink. Finally, we saw how cocktail is used in everyday conversations and expressions. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode informative and enjoyable. If you did, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show. I encourage you to create your own sentence about cocktail and share it as a comment under the video.